Just gonna have to ignore the background noises. Be right back. A rare model today, an old model today, an interesting model today. All right, here we go. Item number G2DAL325. This is a Delta 777-200. Some interesting facts about this. I bought this because I was not aware that Delta flew multiple engine types. This is the only model from Gemini jets released that Delta has the Rolls Royce Trent 800s instead of the General Electric GE90s. Now I have G2DAL625, which is the GE90, the last release of the GE90 variant, but I do not have this one. And I've actually accidentally passed on this a couple times, thinking it's just another GE90 variant, and I'm like, I don't need that. So luckily I found this one. Let's see if it meets or is up to expectation. Let's take a look. Overall, the box is in beautiful shape, no major scratches, shiny, very nice. I always like the boxes to be in good shape. Before we open this up, actually, there you go, 2014. That is a long time ago. So this model, this specific model, is more than 10 years old now. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. It will come with the wood stand because this is the early release stuff from Gemini. So it is hard to find one of these that is in nice shape. I've looked past a few of them that did not quite meet up to expectation. So here we go. The Emirates one we did the other day, I inspected that in the store, so I already knew what I bought. This, you can't find these, so you have to buy them online when they're available. Here we go. Here is the Rolls Royce Trent 800. Gemini Jets, Boeing 777-200ER. It's the early model, so the reflective quality and the paint quality, as you can see, is fantastic. Look at that. The wood stand. I mean, this is back, G2DAL 582 is the 747 that I have. And that one was like a 2016 release, so this one is even older. There's our landing gear. Looks good. Doors back in there. as we always do, let's get the... I'm nervous for this one, because I just don't know how it's going to be. Is it going to be good? Is it not? So far, wing joints look good. So that's a good sign. Piece of plastic, top cover, and then we got the pieces of plastic bottom. Piece of plastic over the front. The lovely engines. Beautiful reflective quality. Here we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Yes, the Rolls Royce Trent 800s. These engines look pretty darn good. Look at the reflective quality in the paint. There's the front cockpit. Lovely fan blades. The wing joints look good. November 864 Delta Alpha. One big piece on the bottom. So far, so good. Let's take this off. And here she is in her whole glory. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, I'm impressed. Oh, we got a little bit of sun coming out. Very happy. I think I may have gotten extremely lucky. I think this model is brand new because it still has that sticky residue on it. Fantastic. All right, let's take a look at the gear. So far, I'm very pleased and lucky. It is hard to find this model in a good shape. Yeah, very, very happy. Set that there. Look at that old branding. Trip 7200 ER gear. It does differ from the 300 because the 300 has an extra hydraulic strut to help with landing, but the 200 doesn't, so the gear is able to tilt up in the proper position like that. So we got 3 wheels. Looks good. Other bogey. Looks good. And your nose gear. Looks good. Pick up the model. It's even got detail there. Yeah, some of the, like I said in some of my older videos, the older Gemini models, some of them are just better quality than the new stuff today. And I understand with manufacturing costs and the way everything's going, you know, it's difficult, but oh yeah, there she is. That is fantastic. Don't ever hold them like the wings like I just did. That's terrible. Look at this beauty. All right, let's set it down and see what she looks like. The Delta Gemini 200 ground service vehicles. The Rolls Royce Trent 800. Ship number 7005. All right, for perspective, I brought some special guests. I actually have two of these A321neo 100-year liveries. This is the A321neo 100 years. I saw this plane in real life just the other day, which is fantastic. Got pictures of it. There's our 777. And another really rare model that some of you may like. United G2 UAL 910 with the Pratt & Whitney PW 4000s, specifically the 4090 series. This is a rare and sought after model as well. Expensive if you can find it. But this is mine. And we have a 777-200 family. Here we have the Rolls Royce Trent 800s, and here we have the Pratt & Whitney. Now, little fact, some of you say the Pratt & Whitneys are wrong because it is missing the green titanium ring or whatever it is inside the engine. Well, in fact, I have seen a number of these 777-200s at Denver, and half of them are missing it in the engine anyway, so that is not an inaccurate detail. Gemini did a good job, in my opinion, on this 777. The United one as well. Now, granted, the United one is way later release. This is like a 2019 release. This, with the Rolls Royce, is a 2014 release. Mr. Neo here. But there's one big happy family for you. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, hope you enjoyed. That's G2 DAL 325 Gemini 777-200 Delta with Rolls Royce Trent 800 engines. I do have the GE90 variant as well. I'll have to show you that someday. All right, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. One last look. See you in the next one.